you've been hearing a lot of the news about Chechnya and how it's part of Russia out there, and they have a lot of problems going on out there. And now for another new problem going on out there is if you are a gay man and living in Chechnya, the leader out there, Ramzan. Oh, this guy's got a weird name, and he's the leader. Well, we got Trump. I'm not judging. Ramzan Kadyrov, whatever his name is. He's the provincial leader over in Chechnya, which is part of Russia there.
You know, when we get to these things, we really just need to have Siri say what they are.
Can we? Yes, I would say so.
I'm getting to the point where I just don't even care anymore because these names are just so bizarre.
I blame everything on Siri as it is. So that would just be, par for the course.
Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Kardov keeps order in Chechnya and keeps Mr. Putin, Mr. Putin,
Mr. Putin?
Mr. Putin. Putin.
That's what Trump calls him.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm thinking about Joker and Harley Quinn. Oh my God. Hey Putin. Hey Putin.
Vlad the Putin.
Okay. Oh.
Unfortunately, I wish the story was a little happier, unfortunately, but it's not.
Me too.
Because this guy, he's a monster. He's a monster. I hate to use argumentum ad Hitler, but he's working his way up there. He's really working his way up there because he's already taken and detained over 100 gay men, and several so far have at least been reported have been murdered by this fucker. Because the fact is that they're just gay, and there's nothing wrong with being gay. They have this.
Here's the biggest thing I don't understand about. I mean, as a straight man, I would surround myself with gay men for two reasons. One, women love gay men, and I'm the only one that women would be with because the other guys would have no interest. So it leaves like dual purpose.
Yeah, well, there's always those women out there that say, I can change him. But
well, I'd say practice on me. I'll tell you if your methods will work.
Now, the thing is, though, here, the crusading newspaper in Novaya Gazeta. Gazeta, thank you, Gazeta, published an article starting back in April 1st, reported that Mr. Kazov's armed thugs were detaining and executing gay men, with more than 100 men already seized. 3 have already been pronounced dead, and possibly others have been murdered in extrajudicial honor killings. Now, I didn't realize this about Chechnya at the time, that it is basically a conservative Muslim society. I was unaware of this. I'm surprised that there's probably a lot of other people out there probably knew this. I was one of those people who did not, unfortunately.
Well, America is the center of the universe, right?
What, there's other universes out there?
No, I'm just saying. Oh, okay, I'm just saying that. It's all of our news, we're so USA centric. It's disgusting, actually, and we should change that ourselves. But yes.
Unfortunately, one of a reporter out there, she apparently had called him
coward, armed to the teeth and surrounded by security guards. Anna Politkovskaya. This was in 2015. Oh no, sorry. This was in 9 years earlier, which would have been 2006. She called this guy a coward, armed to the teeth and surrounded by security guards, and 2 days later she was shot dead in the entrance to her Moscow apartment building.
Yeah, over there, they don't like you, if you say something wrong, fucking you're dead. You're fucking dead. This is horrible. The fact is that they're rounding up people like this. Now, the way they're doing this is they're going after closeted gay men. Gay men, people are just, they're like, they probably got families, regular. They're married to somebody because they got to, hide in the closet, as it were. So they're putting out stuff out on social media, say, hey, you want to hook up, in weird places. And then as soon as they come out, they will attack them or kidnap them or whatever they are or wherever they're at. And Mr. Kardov's spokesman brushed off the report, saying that no one in the Republic is homosexual. Yeah, right. Sure. That's just like ISIS. They say there's no one gay here, and if they are, well, they're fucking dead.
Because their parents, because their family would turn them in.
Yeah, and he says that you cannot arrest or repress people who just don't exist in the Republic. Alvai Karvov said to Interfax, if such people existed in Chechnya, law enforcement would not have to worry about them since their own relatives would have sent them to where they could never return. That's fucking lovely. That's
the ultimate don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, no shit.
And the other person that this is only one of two. Packard already mentioned a female reporter, but there was another person who was a leader who was targeted for, and he was killed. He was killed in front of the Kremlin. Boris Nemtsov, sorry. Having trouble pronouncing other languages.
Really? I didn't notice.
Blah, blah, blah. I apologize, everybody.
I thought it was just a lisp.
It's just a lisp.
Well, and what gets me is that Putin, he's not doing diddly shit about this, and the speculation is he afraid of what this person will do, or does he not care? I would have to say I go with the latter, because Putin has already publicly stated that he thinks that gays are scum, and those are my words. All right, so this is a concentration camp, but these are concentration camps for the gays. How is this happening?
Yeah, I have words for Razman Kazdov. You're a fucking coward that arms yourself around with security guards for no fucking reason, because you're a fucking coward, you fucking pile of shit. Come at me, bro. Come fucking at me.
Packard, it was nice knowing you.
You gotta fucking find me first.
The most frustrating thing, I think, is that this past week, Trump and Putin are no longer besties. It appears they gave away their little best friend, split heart necklace, and now Trump is besties with China.
Yep.
And Trump's been dropping bombs all over Syria, which has Putin and Russia. This whole thing is such a clusterfuck of stupidity. Yeah. But then the whole thing about these gays being rounded up in Chechnya, it's like it's disappearing off the radar.
I'm looking forward to, I think Trump is going to be the first president that is going to be, what's the word? What do you call it when you fire him?
Impeached.
Impeached. Is going to be the first president impeached by his own party.
Impeached as in actually ousted and not leaving on his own volition.
Yeah. Yes, by the other Republicans.